As we honor Black History Month, we're recognizing professionals who are giving back to their community. Dr. Julius Few is doing more than just helping people look young again. He's helping youth strive to achieve their professional goals through his nonprofit organization, including college students who are hoping to graduate. Dr. Few is a board-certified plastic surgeon known for his skincare innovations and surgical prowess, and he's also the founder of the Few Institute for Aesthetic and Plastic Surgery. He's also the founder of the nonprofit The Few Initiative for Children and a professor at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. Dr. Few, great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Great to see you.
So tell us about the Few Institute, what it does, and why you founded it.
So I've always been interested in innovation, especially as it relates to medicine, and plastic surgery is really no different. I was fortunate to, at a very early stage in the early 2000s, to help do some of the leading research for some of the non-surgical technologies that most people consider standard nowadays, but really was able to lead the charge early on.
And you're obviously a very successful plastic surgeon. What do you remember about the people who mentored you and helped you along the way? And where would you be without them?
Well, I definitely did not get here all on my own, and I'm honored to certainly be on your program right now. But the reality is, in many ways, people from all different kinds of backgrounds who were in medicine really guided me. And it started actually with Valerie Jarrett's father, Dr. James Bowman at the University of Chicago, saw something very special in me. And he mentored me early on in my medical school career and really kind of helped provide a guiding light. And that's really what I'm trying to do right now.
So let's talk about your nonprofit organization. A lot of these kids would otherwise not have exposure to medicine and the professional world, and little opportunity in the way of education. I looked up some of the numbers. As of 2018, only 5% of American doctors were Black, according to the Association of American Medical Colleges. So why is representation important in the field of medicine and beyond?
Well, I mean, the truth is we live in a society that is made up of people of all different backgrounds. And the reality is, when you look at healthcare, it should be equally as representative. And I have made it a personal mission to help mentor young men and women in this area. And I believe really we begin with young people who are in primary school and middle school and certainly high school. And I think it's critically important.
And how can other people get involved in your organization and help in this goal?
So we actually have a very wide net, and we've reached out to a variety of people, certainly in business and the arts and education. Ultimately, lots of information is available on our not-for-profit website, fewinitiative.org. But at the end of the day, my line is wide open. I have people who will often reach out, even if it's just calling the office and say, how can I help? And we have a variety of programs. Even as an example, this afternoon, I had a 2-hour workshop with our 14 ambassadors. They're some of the brightest, most amazing high school students that we were able to host a virtual kind of group think or group force that allows for developing programs that are going to help hundreds of other kids. So I'm excited, and I think that the more that we have people reaching out, willing to help, the better.
And just anecdotally, when you find these young people who have all this potential that maybe has not been tapped yet, and you're able to help them navigate their way and turn them into professionals and realize their potential, what does it do for you?
Oh my God. At the end of the day, it's first of all, it's the right thing for me to do, because I feel very fortunate, blessed to be where I'm at now and to achieve what I've achieved. Like I said, not all on my own, but with great support. And at the end of the day, I feel it's my obligation to do the same for young people who maybe don't have the ideal background or the ideal setting to really get to where they want and need to be. And really, our ambassadors are some of the brightest men and women that you could hope to meet. And it's been really humbling. If I look at the last 7, almost 8 years, we've graduated now 25 young men and women who are really amazing, productive members of society. Several of them are in healthcare. And that just honestly, it's a gift. I feel like I'm getting almost more out of it just watching them kind of evolve and grow than they are.
Well, Dr. Few, thank you so much. Mentorship is so important, and thank you for all you're doing for the community, and thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you for highlighting and for having me here.